NightOwl has launched a client advisory group. What's that about?
Well, NightOwl has for several years now offered a professional services function where we would advise clients beyond just the data management and system support services that we offer. We really formalized that during the last 6 months, and going into 2017, it's a focus area for us. Basically, we have expertise in certain systems and in certain situations where you're dealing with data. Now, both in the U.S. and the EU, which has been very helpful. And we thought that it was time to really formalize that into a group where we could offer services that we could name, and cluster so that clients could use them. And we also, and basically, all of this is a reaction to what our clients need. We have been engaging directly with corporations now for about 6 years. Now changing over from a law firm-based business to a corporate-based business was, took some work, and we learned a lot in that. But what we were being asked for by the corporations, by engaging with the legal department, was a new set of requirements. Not just managing discovery, which we've done, for 20 years, 25 years, but also services that were connected or adjacent, and we had the right expertise. We could manage the data. We could answer these these requirements. So, but we really thought this is becoming a part of our business that's big enough to be a division of the business now.
So when you say we thought that now was the time, that's effectively responding to client needs.
Yeah, but it's also gives you time to form a staff. You have some of the pieces, but most of our recruiting over the last 18 months has gone directly towards bringing in people that augment these different staff expertise positions. So we more are hiring today for people who can help advise companies in certain areas rather than just more people to manage the data center.
And what are those certain areas? You've implied that there are different products, effectively, or ways of bundling the services. How does that work? What are they?
Right. We essentially break out the client advisory group into 2 service areas. One of them is technology support for in-house technology, and the other is data management services that exist outside of just pure discovery. So on the technology side, as for instance, if we're supporting certain technologies, you need to go out and recruit for people who have deep knowledge in those technologies. We would never choose a technology that we didn't understand, but it's now saying, okay, somebody needs to work 40 hours a week, supporting clients in that technology, and other people already have a day job, So I think, building that staff, is something you need to do before you can really offer that function to people in a way that's meaningful.
And can you give me some examples of the technology that we're talking about here?
Yeah, certainly. We started out, the first technology that we supported as part of our client advisory group is guidance and case technology. So this would be in-case enterprise, and now what's really the full in-case e-discovery suite. It's something that many large corporations have, and it's something that I think is underutilized at most of them. I don't know if I could put a number on it, but I would say that somewhere, maybe under a quarter of them really utilize all the functionality that they've already purchased. So we think, and then there's probably a middle that utilize some of it, and then there's probably, around a quarter of them that really aren't utilizing it well at all, So they've made an investment, they want return on investment for that. They may even have given up on the product in some cases, but we think it's a good one, so we want to support it. So that's one example. We've been a K-Cure relativity partner for many years, so we really feel like we are expert, in supporting that product. We've been a Clearwell partner now for 8 years, so and done an enormous amount of cases around that. And this year we added Nuix. We think it's a great technology. It's one that we're is deeply embedded at NightOwl. It's one that we didn't offer right away, even though we've been using the product for years, because before you can offer client advisory services on it, you really need to be prepared to go, and manage that remotely and do things that the clients need to do. But we really felt confident this year that we could, come out and add Nuix to our list of supported technologies. I think in the future there'll be more, but we want to be very careful about what we add. We're not one of the reasons I used the word advisory, not consultancy, was because I feel like consultants always say yes. That's one of the sort of the old, mottos of a consultancy, and we really aren't that company. We only want to help where we really feel like our expertise can answer the questions and the requirements that the client has.
And how's this going down? What sort of reaction are you getting from the clients?
It's the fastest growing part of our business right now. I wouldn't say necessarily that it drives the most revenue in the business or is the largest part of the business, but it's certainly the fastest growing. There is when you start a service that is started because there was a need, you already know you're gonna, there's some demand built up. I think that demand curve isn't over. I really think over the next year and two, it'll continue to be the part of our company that grows the fastest, where companies really need this assistance. And we're happy to provide it. It gives us a really good reason to work with the legal group and to work with IT, which is something you know that this mix of IT and legal is the magic behind doing good discovery or good data management. So I think we get a great opportunity with our clients to do that.